Hi, it's Tim and Amy with Go With Less, and today we're going to answer a couple of questions that we received from some viewers and hopefully clarify some things for the rest of the audience. We thought these were great questions, and so we're going to try and address these. So the first question was about the 4% rule. We talked about this in the early part of this series. The 4% rule is basically you take 25 times your annual spending, and that gives you a number. If you have that amount of money in the bank, then that money, if you spend 4% of that for the remainder of your life, that will last forever. And so...
Hold on, not in the bank.
Invested
Appropriately. That's a very different thing.
That's exactly right.
We're not talking in a checking account, and that's important to note.
That's exactly right. And so the viewer brought up that if you retire early, you may need to have what's called the 3% rule. And basically what that is you take 33.3 times your annual spending, and that amount of money invested appropriately would more likely last you for the remainder of your life. And so that's to allow for some fluctuation. So there's expectations that the market's going to fluctuate, so you need to have your money invested for this 4% rule to work or for the 3% rule to work. And so it gives you some more flexibility if you're only spending 3% of the money that you have available to you. And so
this is for early retirees.
That's for early retirees.
The 3% rule is for 3%. Yeah, 3%.
That's right.
And we are following this rule.
That's right. So our savings happen to be more in line with roughly the 3% rule, just for some disclosure there. But nonetheless, that's something that you need to be aware of, that if you're going to retire earlier, that you might want to have even more money saved in the bank. And so, so that's just number one. And the second question was about Roth IRA conversions. And so that's something also that we mentioned earlier. So this was after our Mr. Money Mustache experience. I found out about this. It's called a Roth conversion ladder idea. I went home and started playing with our numbers, and that blog post about this Roth IRA conversion process is sort of what launched us into saying that we could be done. It wasn't necessarily the Roth IRA conversion process that had anything to do with us being able to be done. It was just getting that intimate with our numbers and understanding that this Roth IRA conversion gave us another level of security that just sort of pushed my buttons and gave me the push to look at our numbers closely. However, that being said, so we had every intention of using parts of the Roth IRA conversion strategy. So one of the things... For tax reasons, that's exactly right. And so I don't know if you don't know what a Roth IRA is. A Roth IRA, once you have money in the Roth IRA, it's never taxed, so federally taxed. And so it...
you pay taxes when you invest the Roth into the Roth IRA, and no more taxes after that.
That's exactly right. And so if you have really low income, then when you have really low income, those are great years to move money from a traditional retirement account, a 401k or /IRA, into a Roth IRA, because then the money that you move is going to be taxed. So when you make that movement from a 401k, or I should say an IRA, to a Roth IRA, you're taxed. So this year, we actually moved $20,000 from my IRA into a Roth IRA. So this was the first time that we made this conversion happen. And something we realized through this conversion process is that, so the people that have written about this don't seem to address, or in any sort of detail, state income taxes. And so here in Colorado, for us at our income level, it was about 5%. So we had to pay about 5% on this conversion.
Taxes. It's not a penalty or anything.
State taxes. It's not a penalty. Taxes. It's just the taxes
not federal.
On $20,000 worth of income. And so additionally, we have subsidized insurance. We talked a bit about
health insurance.
That's the affordable. No, you're fine. The Affordable Care Act. So we have some subsidies associated with our insurance, and so the lower your income is, the more subsidy that you get. And so this $20,000 that we converted also impacted our subsidy that we get through the Affordable Care Act. And so these are just some things.
The higher the conversion, the less money we would get as our subsidy.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, so we wanted to be careful about that.
So both of these things are things that we didn't necessarily consider. I knew these were both a possibility. We didn't really dig into that, and so just for full disclosure, that was something that we didn't, we weren't necessarily expecting, and I didn't do my due diligence with both of those things. And so next year our approach
Tim does our taxes, thank goodness.
Next year our approach is going to be a little different. And so we probably won't do any converting next year, and it's a very involved thing that I'm doing, or a plan that I have to get us to a place where we can do some more aggressive things and we don't have to worry about state taxes. We don't necessarily have to worry about the ACA either, or the subsidies that are there. But again, that's a longer term discussion. So those are just two things I wanted to address today. And anything else you wanted? So thank you very much for asking questions.
Yeah.
We love the engagement, and so please continue to ask any questions.
Those are great questions.
That's right.
So we mentioned that we would address. We actually addressed both people directly, but we wanted to address it on a video so that they were such good questions. We thought that they should be addressed on the video, and we didn't want to get too into the 3%. Well, we didn't want to get too into the 3% rule in the past because we thought it might be too nuanced, and when our videos we're trying to keep the videos kind of shortish. So for the purpose of like brevity, we didn't talk about it, but it's a really important thing to be talking about. So I'm glad that we were called out for it, because that was like A+, right on, call us out, bring it. We love it.
And so something else, we are obviously not financial professionals, so the advice, anything that you take away from our videos, we would encourage you, if you're going to make a plan to do anything with your money, certainly have a conversation with someone that's qualified to be giving you financial advice. So we're just telling you what's worked for us. And that's it. And that's it. So
keep your comments coming. We've been emailed. We've had comments on the channel. So please keep that up. And if you like the answer and the conversation, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel. Share it with your friends.
Or if you don't like something we say, then let us know.
If you disagree,
if you disagree and we
put
got
it in the comments.
Got it wrong, then let us know. We'd love to hear. Please.
Yeah. So thanks so much for watching. And this is the least I'm ever going to talk in a video. So enjoy that.
Have a great one. Bye.